Hello, everybody, and almost Happy New Year. It's New Year's Eve. I was able to, this morning I went and got some groceries on the bike. It was raining a little bit and starting to get a little snowy, so I wanted to do it early in the morning. So this would be a good time. I thought, well, I got that connection block, the correct one. It's in the 1980 and then the 1970. So I made a bracket for it, and I tinkered with that today. Originally I had put this one here, and it was great. You get these for like $5, but I found one of these, original one. They're usually $75, but when I found one for like 15 or 16 bucks, I got it. I made the bracket to hold it and everything, just a simple V bracket. But I'm short a couple of those little, I think they're 3/16 or 4.8 millimeter female connectors. So I'm gonna have to hunt some up. I used all I had. So it's all wired. Sometimes there's an extra one-on-one. Like here, instead of connecting up the the start button, that it had to be a neutral. And I guess it did, I don't know how many years, only did a couple of years like this, maybe just one. Had to be a neutral. So I just, because it actually comes down here from the neutral safety switch. So I just powered that up, or the neutral switch. Well, it could be neutral and safety. But it kind of sucks that you can't start it in gear, because all you got to do is pull the clutch in. So I eliminated that. It just has a hot wire now, and then it just goes to the light. That's the under the coil there on the side, the attachments. So yeah, I just went ahead and so it just goes up to the one of the lights up here. Yeah, neutral light. One's a neutral. There's a high. Yeah, oil, and the neutral one. So yeah, it doesn't. That really, it's like really weird. That, and it doesn't have a front brake switch for the rear tail light, which it should probably, I think, somewhere on the cable. But I just know I'm not activating my light if I'm using the front brake. But when I pull in the front brake stops and squeals real loud, so everybody knows. But I always have my foot on the rear brake too. So yeah, you use a lot less in the 70. In the 1980, that one there, you're using all of these. The number 3 is used as a tie-in point, and all of them. Number 11 is used. So that's what I was doing today after I got home and had some lunch. So yeah, like I say, I got to get 3 more, so I'll just order the little 3 more of those connectors there, because I had that style on here with just eyelets, and this worked, but I don't know. I mean, it's not perfect, and certainly the wiring is not perfect. That's not even the right horn. Boy, I tell you, that horn's a lot louder. Woo-wee! Randy gave me that, I think, a friend of mine down the street. But yeah, if I turn this off, it always shows me how much voltage I got at any time, and it's got a little couple of USB ports, so I like those. I put them on the bikes. So, but that's what I've been doing today. Hope everybody is going to have a safe and happy New Year's Eve. Let's keep it down to a 14 drink minimum and have someone drive you home. I'm usually in bed by that's when I was working. I was always in bed by 10. Now it's 11-ish or so. I have a couple of shots. I like good scotch from Scotland, or at least somewhere close to Scotland. That's gotten expensive too. I went and got groceries this morning. Let's see. The bread wasn't bad. The milk wasn't bad. The eggs were like almost $7.50. I think I might start having to have chickens in the back again. At least one or two, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I'd have to have two because one would be lonely. Well, have a great the rest of this year and a fantastic rest of the whole next year. So I'll catch you guys later. And I did get a heat pump. Harold, a friend of mine, he has a heating and air company. They're changing this year, coming up in 2025. Apparently the Freon is now going to be propane, which if you buy something like this, air conditioning, I got the coil too, then you have to retrofit your furnace with all kinds of sensors. So that's a fair amount more money. Or you'd have to buy a whole new furnace. But with a heat pump, I'm really not going to be using the gas much. This is going to be doing all the work. Heat pumps have come a long way. I remember, probably blinding you guys. Years ago, 20 years ago or more, I was not impressed with heat pumps, but they've come quite a long way. They've become more energy useful to grab that heat out of the ambient atmosphere. Before, they struggled at 43 because there's heat. There's heat between the planets. It's like, I don't know, there's Kelvin, there's Fahrenheit, Celsius. No, Kelvin is like the scientific. There's actually another judgment of temperature, scientific. I'm pretty sure it's been a long time since I was in science class. But it's like 3 point something, it's a degree between the planets, and that's how they figured the Big Bang, because that material, whatever it be, between the planets across the universe, is cooling, and that's how they judge that. Something must have happened, and it's like the fire happened, and now the fire is dying out, so... But yeah, the heat pumps are they've come a long way. So, and the unit's a lot bigger than regular compressor that you had for AC. This one does more stuff. I mean, I used to deal with it when I worked in the hospital. But they've come a long way. That was back when you had to start recycling your Freon. But they keep changing the gas that you excite and transfer your heat from inside the building to outside. And with a heat pump, it's vice versa. You can go either way because it's got a switching valve. So I'll catch you guys later. Harold and I'll help him. We'll put it in the springtime when it's not cold and everything. So have a great rest of your year and party on. Ed, I hope you get the motor unstuck. That's a heck of a deal. I would like to get a hold of a deal like that. But then I'm trying to sell 2 bikes now as it is. Catch you guys later. Bye-bye.